One of the biggest myths about estate planning is, Becky, I want to have a will because if I have a will, my family won't have to go through the probate process. And that is actually 100% untrue. In fact, if the only thing that you have done in regards to estate planning is put a will in place, your family is more than likely going to have to go through the probate process if you haven't done anything else. A will is merely instructions to the court that tells the court who raises your minor kids, if you have any, when you die, as well as how you want your money to be distributed when you die. If you don't have an asset that, or if you have an asset that is not part of the probate process, if you have an asset that has a beneficiary associated with it, so for example, a life insurance policy, you have a person designated to take that policy when you die, that avoids the probate process. But we have had instances, for example, that a life insurance company lost the beneficiary form for the life insurance policy. That means that now falls under the probate process. And the probate process, again, is only where the will comes into play that tells the judge what to do. If you don't have those institutions that have all of those beneficiary forms in place, those assets will go through probate. It doesn't matter if you have a will. A will just tells the judge what to do. Now in Arizona, there is a small estate exception, which says if you have under $75,000 worth of personal assets or stuff, that we don't actually have to go through the formal probate process to deal with those. But some states do not have a small estate exception at all, which means any asset that does not have a beneficiary form associated with it, or any asset that is not currently titled in the name of a trust, will have to go through the court process. So just having a will does not ensure that your family will avoid probate. In fact, it typically means the reverse. If that's all you've done, it usually means there are probate assets and we will have to go to court.